Hey everyone, let's chat for a bit here, alright? I actually started recording this video earlier when I took the dogs to the pet place once again. And in the middle of the recording, someone showed up. Another person, a neighbor, bringing her dog. And as a good introvert I am, I shut off my shooting. Oh boy, I feel kind of shy when I'm recording and someone else is there. Even here, I am in my office right now, but if someone comes in, I'll possibly just pause this video. But I was talking about this being the third day in a row that I'm recording the Let's Chat video. And I started with the question asking, if I recorded this every day, would you watch it? And then I started saying that this is a mixed conditional, some sort of mixed conditional. There are more. The most popular is something like, if I would, if I did, would you? Sorry, I changed the things. I changed the order. If I did, would you? If I do, will you? All right. So if I recorded videos every single day, would you watch them? And if I record videos every single day, will you watch them? These are mixed conditionals. A teacher once told me that this is what differentiates intermediate from advanced. I don't think so, not necessarily. Of course, this can be a key indicator for it. The reason why I don't consider this, and I'll tell you why. There is this song that I love by this band called the Ataris. The song is called Takeoffs and Landings, and a line of the song says, "Where would you go? Would you miss me if you get there?" Would you miss me when you get there? Yeah. Would you miss me when you get there? This is not fully correct because you're using would you miss me. The second part should have been, would you miss me if you got there? Or would you miss me when you got there? Or will you miss me when you get there? So the Ataris is a band that has a lot of great lyrics. The songwriter is amazing. His name is Chris Rowe. I'm a huge fan. He's like a poet. I always said he was a poet, rock star, emo / punk rocker, because he writes such great lyrics. And still, he made this slide, or maybe this is something that it's kind of allowed to say. And this falls into the conversation we had previously about all these letters of levels like A1, B1, C1, and everybody wants to get to C level. Sometimes, it's not that necessary. Why do you want to be like a C2? Do you want to teach? I even know teachers that they are intermediate and they are amazing English teachers, better than me. They teach English better than me, and I'm a C2. I also remember back in 2005 when I was studying in the United States, I remember some of my friends, they really struggled with past participle for a lot of verbs. And there is a sentence that I remember clearly one day, and a couple of them saying that everyone drives, okay, in context, everyone drives in the United States because when they turn 16, they can get a driver's license. When they are 15 and a half, 6 months prior to turn 16, they can already get a permit that they can drive with someone who is over 21 years old sitting on the back, not the back seat, sitting on not the driver's seat, holy shit, I forgot the name, the passenger seat, let's say, because it's correct, the passenger seat. Or riding shotgun. You ride shotgun when you ride on the passenger seat. So all of my friends, they were at least 16, some of them were 17, 18, even 18. I had 18-year-old friends in the United States. And one day they were talking about like, I got a ride to school today, but I could have drove. Drove is the past simple of drive. The past participle was driven. And I was desperate about verbs, and I was desperate, I was crazy for conjugations. And in my head, I was like, wait, they should be saying I could have driven and not I could have drove. But I'm not the one who's gonna say anything. It's not even my first language. English is my second language, and I still had a lot to learn back then. I'm talking about 2005. It was shortly after I graduated from my English course that I took this course, a huge course, years and years, from like 2001, I think, until 2004, until the end of 2004. So I actually think I started earlier. It was about around 5 years of English school. And another mistake that I used to see a lot, and mostly with younger people, they used got to replace a lot of things, but especially to replace have. Instead of saying I have this, I have that, they would say I got. So I got a cell phone, I got a camera, I got a car, I got a big TV, whatever. And when they wanted to say, like, they wanted to replace got, but for another personal pronoun, like he has, she has, instead of saying he got, they would say he got, she got. And one day I corrected one of the kids I was living with. I was living with their family. I had a host family in the United States, and I corrected them. I corrected him, saying, "Oh, this is not right. It's not he got. It's he gets or he has. In this case, you are replacing with the verb have, so it's he has." And he was like, "Wow, you're right." But it was more like, "You're right, but I don't care. I'll keep saying he got." So why are you afraid of making mistakes in English? Don't, all right? Don't be afraid of making mistakes, because everybody does. Even native speakers, English native speakers, make mistakes when they're speaking English, okay? So don't hold yourself back. Don't let this really rain on your confidence. Sorry, I'm kind of lost for words today. And keep going, man. Keep trying. You need to speak up, all right? You don't learn a language if you don't speak, all right? So be safe out there. I'll see you next time. Bye.